phone's memory filled up. Can you believe I filled a 256 gig phone? So that was the Palms. You missed that. This has got some marina. George's Oasis Bar. George is a legend down here. This is Trade Winds. George's Bar is like September to May. He's open for breakfast and open all day. And if he's got customers, he'll stay open as long as the customers are paying. In the off season, which is now, this is what, June 5th today? Something like that. This is more Trade Winds. Get some rentals. And there's actually a cheap condo right in this building that I'm looking at right now, although I don't see the sign anymore. Hola, amigo. ¿Qué pasa? The locals, for the most part, are super friendly here. They're all looking to make money, but they'll do anything to help you out, but they want to be paid. I've had good interactions with the police since I've been here. Won't say anything more about that, just that. Very respectful. And everyone's hungry down here, man. They all want money for food to take care of their family. In previous shows I've mentioned that there's no business licenses down here. You don't need a liquor license to sell alcohol. You don't need a health care certificate or a health certificate to sell food. You don't need to be licensed to be a realtor. You'll find everyone's a realtor down here. There's Realtor DR. I did some work with them when I first came to town. And Superpole is like the, I think it's like the discount style of grocery store. Not a huge amount of selection, but decent for me. It's right down the hill. It's 500 meters down that hill that I just walked. Getting a good lawyer is important if you're down here. You're going to need one if you're buying real estate. This is the back way up to Caribe Campo. Over here there's a lady that sells coffee early in the morning. I've been getting my coffee across the street over there beside the Real Banca. You can see the coffee shop there, and she's got the sweetest smile I've ever seen. This little tiny girl. Hola, amigo.
Dia.
Buen dia. Morning. There's the girl with the coffee. This bar rocks on Sunday nights. I don't go out at night much. I did hang out at George's quite a bit at night, here and there, especially because a lot of my friends were going down there to drink or watch the sports or what have you. That little bar goes crazy on Sunday nights. I can hear it all the way up at my place. Not sure what's going on here. This is Cheeto's Chicken. He does real charcoal barbecued smoked chicken. I'm surprised he's not rolling today. Oh, maybe it's too early. Usually you get the fire started by now. You can sometimes they get some rice there. They a lot of times have the plantains. I'm not down with plantains all that much. The bananas are delicious here. Pineapple, amazing. I'm not such a big plantain guy. But they use them in many dishes down here. Samina. This is the 5. Dominican Republic, Highway 5. And this is almost a rarity to see it this quiet. So I think I'm going to stop at Fresh. I'm a little early. So I think I'm going to treat myself to a coffee at Fresh before I head down the road to OceanSide Church, I think it's called. Pastor David is from one of the southern states, I can't remember. Alabama, Tennessee, I don't know. South Carolina. My accents are not great, but and it is warm in the sun. No, amigo. Gracias. Wow. Well, maybe Fresh isn't even open on Sundays. It doesn't look like it is. C'est dommage. It's weird that, you know, as I reach for my limited knowledge of the Spanish language. Is he saying that's the bien to me? No. Like the other day months ago, I was getting empanadas at Rosie's, and I asked for trois empanadas, trois res queso. That's beef and cheese. And I said, what? She said, trois? I said, yeah, tres. No trois. I'm pulling out my French numbers that I learned in grade 5 and 6 to replace my limited Spanish. There's a hospital here. Nona's is down the road from this. Nona's is an outdoor restaurant that's really reasonably priced. You get some good food. It's not like nonna in the Italian sense. It's Nona. Nonna. So much for a coffee. Guess that'll have to wait. Anyways, on previous shows I've talked about the regulations and restrictions of coming down here. There's hardly any. No one's going to give you a hard time if you stay for 20 years. Like, seriously, there's not like other countries where you have to leave the country every 90 days. No. Down here, some of the expats I know have been down here 20, 30 years and never left. Now, if you do stay past their 90 days, I guess on the way out they tax you for the amount of time that you've been here. But apparently this is Flow Car Wash. They have concerts here and do a nice barbecue on Saturday nights right out here on the street. Whew. And this is my church. A couple restaurants in the room behind here. Comida? I think that's food. And this is just a small church. I thought it was much bigger than it is because of the size of the building, but they just rent a small room on the main floor and the rest of this is apartments. So, because it doesn't start until 10 o'clock, they're doing a run-through or a rehearsal with the music. And I'll give you a little peek. Welcome to OceanSide Christian Fellowship. Morning. Pastor David.
Jeff, how you doing?
How are you, brother? Good to see you, man. Marco, how are you, man? Colon. Mucho colon. That's it. Peace out, y'all. God bless you.